know you're somewhere.
Hi Gemini, welcome to my channel. My name is Kim. Today, Gemini, you guys got Rhino Spirit, overcome any obstacle, number 50. I don't like this because it speaks of a challenge, an obstacle, right? A 5 is always going to be some sort of conflict going on, right? And then even here with Rhino Spirit, they're saying there is an obstacle. I think, Gemini, you should be, whatever this obstacle is that you're going through, I'm getting it could have to do with like social life. Like it could be with a person that you like, it could be with like a friend, a family member, something about like the bouquet usually means like your social life. It could be your friends, your family, you know, whoever you're talking to at the moment. And this is your card, Queen of Swords. So I feel like you're looking at something, you might be viewing a person. Queen of Swords is someone who's like making a judgment on someone, you know what I mean? It's not that you're a judgmental person, it's like you have to decipher, you know, is this a good friend? Is this a good partner? Is this a good lover? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I think that's what's going on here. You're kind of examining someone. I think you should know, Gemini, that I think luck is on your side. The clover symbolizes luck. So even though this might seem like challenging, whatever is going on here, we're gonna pull more. Obviously this has to do with someone in your life that you're trying to like view and see like, okay, should I give this person my time? Should I trust this person? Whatever it is that you're like trying to examine about this person, I feel like whatever the outcome is of that, understand that you are lucky, like you are blessed. So I feel like, let's just say you finally doubt that this person is a piece of shit, right? Know that that's lucky that you figured this out now because you're not wasting your time. Do you know what I'm saying? For others of you, it might be like this person and you see them and you really like them and you don't find anything wrong with them. You're just like, what should I do with this person? Like, what do I do? Like, I don't understand what to do. They keep saying like luck is here. Like, I think it's like not to worry so much. Like whatever conclusion you come to is the right conclusion. Do you know what I'm saying? Like maybe not to overthink this would be right. Like don't overthink this too much, Gemini. That's kind of the vibe that I'm getting, but let's pull more. Let's see who you're dealing with. First off, if it's like love or family or friends, and then we'll pull more. All right, Gemini. So you might be dealing with an earth sign, a Taurus, a Virgo, or Capricorn. And if not, what I'm getting is like this person right now, they're not stable. Okay, like King of Pentacles in reverse is someone who could be a little bit unstable at this time. They're not grounded. They're not relaxed. There's something going on in their life. That's what I'm getting. There's something going on with them. They're coming up in reverse. And I think this is the person that you're trying to figure out, like, what's going on with them, what the fuck's up with this person. I don't know. Like, this is the obstacle right now. You deciphering them. You trying to figure them out. And what's interesting here with the King of Earth in reverse is, like, I mean, I think this is, like, a person that you, like, are trying to get with, like, a person that you love, you know what I mean? Or you care about, or you want to date, you know what I mean? Like, that's the vibe here. I'm not getting, like, family or friends. I'm getting, like, this is the person that you're, I mean, I think you're like trying to figure them out. And how do I know it's like someone that you might like care about? Because the emotions card is coming up next to them. So you have a lot of emotions for them. You have a lot of feelings for them. And then desires here. So I mean, like once desire comes up, you know, it's like wand energy, right? So I feel like you're trying to figure this person out. With the youth card here, I see like you want like that Ace of Wands with this person. You want to approach this person like, let's have a brand new beginning together. Let's start over together. Let's kind of like start new here. Like that's the approach that you're coming in with. And I think you're having a lot of luck in this new beginning for yourself. So I feel like you kind of want to bring them into that new beginning that you're having, and that like feeling that you're having of like, wow, like we could do anything. We could become anything together. We could like, so we could work together. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like this is the type of person that you meet and you're just like, wow, like me and you, we go really good together. You know what I mean? Like me and you, we feel a lot for each other. We get along really well. Like maybe you want to start dating this person, or maybe you want to take this to a higher level of commitment. Like wherever you're at, I see you want to take it a notch up, right? Like you kind of want to take this up a notch. Yeah, Gemini. And you're 100% about it. Like your emotions are there, your body and your mind are there. So like, and all levels, you're very much like in sync with what you want, right? You're in sync, you're feeling lucky. Yeah. But I feel like there's an obstacle here, and I feel like it's this person. So I feel like that's the first thing I should say, Gemini. It's not you. You know how everyone's like, it's not you, it's me. It really is not you. It really is them. Like I am getting that, because you're coming up as a Queen of Swords upright. You know what I mean? You're coming up with desire and emotions, body and mind. Like for a Gemini's brain to be in sync with their body, to be in sync with their emotions, to be in sync with their passions, this is like a big deal, right? So I feel like this person has really, I mean, you've done all this work. This is all like you who've done, like you've done this work. But the fact that this person, and you feel like this person is very in sync with you, and that like you don't have to really question them, and like you feel like they fit, like I'm feeling like Lana Del Rey, like you fit me like my favorite sweater, like you fit me very well. Like this seems like it could go really well between us. Like I'm just like so shocked that you're so in sync right now, Gemini. Like desire, emotions, and the body and the mind. Like holy shit, you're very much like, you're doing very well. So I think the obstacle right now is them. I also feel like this is kind of bothering you because it's throwing you off, right? Like you're doing so well. And now I think because this person is being weird, or this person is like, again, they're in reverse, they're insecure, there's something going on in their life. We'll pull more on what's going on with them. But because of the way they're acting now, you're starting to question yourself with the Four of Cups. Like this person's looking in the mirror like, what did I do wrong? They're saying, did I do something wrong? Like, is there something that they're kind of like tripping you here, because I don't know what they're doing, but it's like making you look at yourself like, hey, am I not in sync? Was my body wrong? Was my mind wrong? Was my desire off? Was my emotions off? Like, what the fuck is going on here? So I feel like this person, don't let them do this to you, Gemini. That's my first thing. Don't let them do this to you. Because I see here, like, you have it going on right now. Like, you are in a lucky time. That's what the, like, divine wanted you to really know from the meditative session. It was like, you guys are in a lucky time period. You know what I mean? And I don't think, again, for a Gemini's body and mind to be very imbalanced right now with their emotions, with their desire, like everything to be in sync. Like, look at the way that you're coming into this read. Like, this is you right now. Like, you're allowing the energy to happen. You're allowing for the flow to happen, and everything is happening very, like, beautifully. And then this person, whatever they're doing is making you start to question yourself. It's making you start to like look at yourself and be like, what did I do? Like, did I do something to bother this person? Did something go wrong here? Like, what's up with this person? And I'm getting, again, it's not you, it's them. So I want to pull what the fuck's going on with this person, because I feel like it's really unfair for them to do this to you. Whatever they're doing, they're having you question yourself, and I feel like that's not right, especially because I see you're in a great energy. So my first thing would be like, Gemini, don't question yourself. This is not you, it's them. And I want to pull more and see what's going on with them, and then we'll keep going. Okay, so right away, this person's coming up with Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is like, they have a lot of options in front of them. Okay, maybe you know this about this person. Maybe you know like they have a lot of options. Maybe you know that like, I don't see this as like I'm talking to other people. I'm like, you know, messing around with other people. I get this more as a vibe of like, I think they're also in a new beginning. You know what I mean? They might also be, you seem to be like in sync in a sense where, I mean, you're not in sync energetically right now at all. They're in reverse and you're not. But I think that they're like, energetically, they're put, if you're vibing at such a high rate, either this person is super low vibe and they've been attracted to you because of your high vibration, or they're also at a high vibe and you guys could work together. And I'm getting like they are high vibe. Like instinctually, I want to say that like they're high vibe, but I think that you being presented to them right now, it makes them kind of question, like, is this what I want? Maybe because they see, like, maybe they see you being very serious with them. Maybe they see you being very, like, you know, like, I don't think you're bullshitting them. You know what I mean? I think you're being very sincere. And they see that and they're like, can I reciprocate that energy? Which they should, right? Like, they should, obviously. But they're here, like, at a 7 of Cups. Like, I don't know what I should do. I don't know what I should pick. They have a lot of options. So let's see. I feel like with Page of Coins in reverse and the 5 of Cups, this is them kind of deciding not to do anything. But in them not doing anything, it's obviously going to make you feel like shit, right? Like, why are they, like, creating an obstacle when there was none? Why are they creating an issue when there wasn't one? You know what I'm saying? So now I feel like you're like, what did I do? But this has nothing to do with you. I feel like it has to do with them. So let's keep pulling on them, because I don't see you having any issues here. Yeah, it's like they want to have wish fulfillment. They want to be happy, but they're not making any moves. I feel like they have to kind of end something. Something has to, like, be, the world means, like, completion. I feel like they have to end something in order to move forward. Maybe they thought they were over something. Yeah, I feel like there's something that they have to put to rest before, like, they come towards you. Because there's something in their, okay, yeah, there's something that they're questioning here, right? And I don't think it's you. I don't think it's, like, your worth, or if you're, like, it has nothing to do with you. It has something to do with them. And I feel like this questioning of, like, I don't know what to choose, has to do with something that maybe hasn't ended in their brain. And with the Tower in reverse, that kind of tells me, like, there is something that hasn't ended. And it could be from a past relationship. And if it's not a past relationship, I mean, it could be baggage from, like, a past relationship. Or it could be, like, you know, when you just, like, you just break up with someone and you're not ready to, like, be in another relationship the next, like, you know, maybe they just broke up with someone. Like, I don't know what I think this definitely has baggage from the past here, like, written all over it. But it's like, maybe this person's, like, just trying to have fun right now. Like, that could be just another thing. Like, maybe they didn't really see themselves getting into a relationship. Whatever it is, they're the ones causing the obstacle. They're the ones causing the block. They're the ones like halting this relationship from going forward. I think you guys were, like, really in sync, and then all of a sudden now they're, like, pulling away, and I think you're just kind of like, well, it has to be me. It's not you. It's them. But, like, they're avoiding it is going to make it worse, obviously. Again, like, they're avoiding you is making this whole thing a shit show for you. It's not fair to you, and it's going to cause you to go away from them. So it just doesn't make sense what they're doing, because it's like, they have to basically make a decision. They have to decide, like, I don't know what they're thinking in terms of, like, oh yeah, let me just string Gemini along until I figure it out. Like, that's definitely not going to work. That's not fair to you. That's not fair to anybody. But yeah, they're definitely avoiding it. They're avoiding, like, this decision that they have to make with you. I feel like it's because they don't really know what to do. But it's like, I don't see another person here. I see that, like, I don't see a third party here, and I don't see anything but them wanting to be happy. So it's like, where's the confusion? Like, I just don't understand. Is this person, you know, earth signs do work very slow. So, like, it could be that. What's like, I need to pull more on this person. Like, I don't understand them. It's like they're getting what they want, and then they're like, wait a second, let me run away. Oh, wait a second, like, it's just kind of annoying me. I'll be honest, I think this person has traveled very far. They've traveled very far from where they came from. So it's like, you see this energy of them starting off with toil and labor and thief. So I feel like this person has been dealing with shit in the past that was pretty shitty. Like, you know, a thief is somebody who steals from you. They could have been, you know, their ex could have been like an energy vampire, somebody who like treated them like shit. Do you know what I'm saying? They could have been in a karmic cycle. Toil and labor card to me is like karmic. So they could have been dealing with someone who was pretty shitty, right? Then we have the journey card, which means that there's some time that goes by, and look what they get. They get the house with the privileged lady. So there's like a total change in energy. They go from like day and night energy. And I think that's what's confusing to this person, to be honest. Again, I don't get that there's anybody else here. Like in terms of a third party, I get that this person, they just, yo, this is so funny because it's like you get what you asked for, you get what you manifested, and you don't know how to act. And that's this person right here. They just want to be happy. They just, you know, like, but they don't know how to act. They don't know how to choose. And I feel like the completion here is the fact that like, if they, it's kind of like if you're a player, right? If you were going to stop being like a fuckboy, right? If you were going to stop being somebody who like cheated and was just like doing whatever they want, Knight of Wands energy, a player, right? You put an end to that when you meet the right person, right? So let's just say this person was a player. I'm not even getting that from them. Let's just say they were, right? You get the right person and then it's time to settle down. But a lot of people don't even know how to leave that lifestyle behind, right? A lot of people are like, oh, I don't know. It's confusing to me. Like, what do I do, right? And that's this person right here. They literally get exactly what they want. They get the opportunity to kind of like put the shit in the past and leave it in the past and move forward in a very beautiful and positive new direction with you, Gemini. And look at them. Look at them like, oh no, I got what I wanted. Now what the fuck do I do? It's frustrating. It's frustrating. Like obviously here, I feel like with the Hierophant ending, there's like obviously potential for you two to work things out and to like work things and put things like into such a like beautiful fantasy, like perfect vibe. Like I just see you guys could have a lot together, you know what I mean? Especially with you in this beautiful energy. But they're just, I think they're afraid. I think they're scared. This is like a deer in headlights vibe to me. Like sometimes it could be that energy of like, oh shit, I don't know what to do. You know what I mean? Like I'm stuck. They're not stuck. They're not stuck at all. They're creating this obstacle though for you in this relationship with them. Like they're the ones that are like, wait. Like hold on a second. I'm getting everything that I wanted with the house and the privileged lady. And now it's like, it's all here. It happened just like that. It didn't happen just like that. Like it's like whatever it took to get here. Obviously, it was a bunch of fuck shit. Obviously, there's a bunch of like karmic energy. Obviously, there was like negative energy from the past year that stopped them from getting to their destination. Now they finally get to their destination. They finally get to what they wanted, and they don't know how to act. Like see, like great fortune's at the bottom of the deck. This is the best card in the deck. Like. You're finally hitting the jackpot. You finally got to great fortune. You finally get like everything you've been asking for. And now this is your energy. Come on. It's so frustrating. All I would say, Gemini, it's like, do not let this person let you think that it's you, or let you think that like it's something that you did, or let you think that you did anything wrong here. It's not you at all. Okay. Like that's the first thing that you have to know about this whole situation. Like it's not you. I've said it a lot, but I feel like you guys are going to be in your brain. Like, was it me? Like, did I say something? No, it wasn't you. Let's see what this Ace of Swords is. And then let's see, because they're coming up as King of Air at the end of this, which I like because that shows you guys are a true pair, King and Queen of Air. But I'll be honest, I don't feel like they're here yet. Like, I don't feel like they're in this King of Air energy yet because they're still here in the Seven of Cups. You know what I mean? They're still here in like this, I don't know what to do, and I'm confused, and like how did I get what I asked for, and like what? Like now I have to take a pause because like maybe this is too good to be true, and like they're just acting sorry, they're like kind of dumb, you know what I mean? But it's not their fault. They're just used to this. I feel like they're used to this. This is the thing though, like people get used to things and then they can't change it. And like they ask and they pray for something to change, and then like they get that presentation of something new and the ability to move on and to change, and then they get stuck in the fuck shit because they don't know anything else. So it's kind of like this person better not do that. Or you're going to be moving along to somebody else. Like that's just the reality here. Yeah, look, they're at the bottom of the deck. I don't think that this is them. Yeah, Queen of Wands. They were in some karmic shit. Yeah, that didn't take off. That like ended it. Yeah, they're in some fuck shit. They were in some fuck shit. They were in some karmic shit, 100%. Toil and labor with Thief. They were dealing with somebody pretty terrible, perhaps. With Thief card and Queen of Wands in reverse, I'm not doubting it at all. Now they see you. You're coming up as a privileged lady, which I really like for you guys, because a privileged lady, like, she could be bad in some reads and she'd be good in some reads, depending on the read. But for you guys, I'm seeing you as the privileged lady, and I feel like the reason you're coming up like that is because you know your worth, you know your value, you know what you want. So you're coming up in great energy, and it's frustrating. What the hell is this gonna happen? Like, what's gonna happen here? Because there's gonna have to be a shift for them. You know what I mean? Like, obviously the obstacle is being created by them. So the shift has to happen within them. So I want to know what this Ace of Swords is. This, I mean, obviously they have to see the truth, right? Like, Ace of Swords is the truth. Obviously, like, they have to see the truth in order to go forward. So I kind of want to know what that is. Like, what happens that makes them kind of figure this out? Is it just like the completion and they finally realize, like, you know what, I got what I wanted and I'm messing it up? Like, what does it take here? It's a shift in their energy. Like, yeah, like they're coming up as King of Coins, exactly, with the King of Cups. Like, they have to decide. But what is like the catalyst to this decision? Is there anything that helps this person decide? Okay, so like basically they have to stop seeing shit for what it's really not. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they have to stop seeing things. They're seeing things right now as like, you're from the past, you're just like the people from the past, this energy that you're representing is not true, you're a liar, you have to be just like this person from the past, because how could you possibly be real? How could you possibly be this, like, I'm getting like a butterfly, I always get butterflies for Gemini, like, how could you be this like beautiful butterfly that just landed on my like garden? There's no way that this is possible, I don't believe it, you have to be on some fuck shit, like, that's all I know, that's all I've ever known, that's all I've ever been given. They don't trust this at all. Like, they don't trust it. And like, the only thing that's gonna make this person see that this is not the case, honestly, I see it has to come from them. Like, it has to come from them, like, seeing something that's like, wait a second. Like, Gemini is not like this person from the past. Gemini is not like anyone I've met before. Gemini is actually being super real. Like, Gemini is actually not on some fuck shit. Gemini is actually not a karmic. Like, Gemini is not a thief. Gemini is not trying to play me. Gemini is not trying to steal from me. Gemini is actually just being real. And like, what the fuck am I doing? And then that's like when the energy changes. King of Cups to King of Coins to King of Swords. So it's like, I think this person has to have that realization themselves. This isn't something that, like, maybe you guys hang out and then they see it very clearly. I don't know what it is that's gonna, like, I was trying to look for like, what's the catalyst? Like, what is it that like they see that finally changes everything and brings completion to this past cycle? What is it here? I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know. They're not giving me like a clear indication. They're just saying like, there will be a day that this person does realize this, that this person does like go into the full King of Cups energy. Like, what am I doing? Everything here is actually very secure. Everything here is actually what I've been asking for. I see the truth. And then they go into full energy, which is like, okay, Gemini, let's take a chance on this. Completely like different vibe. I would personally, yeah, the Knight of Swords is like, I'm going to communicate really fast to Gemini about what's been going on, about why I've been like this in reverse, why I haven't been deciding. Like, maybe they will communicate it to you, maybe they won't. I think they're just going to kind of like change completely, like their energy. You know what I mean? Like, they go from like being in reverse to being upright with a lot of love and a lot of truth. But I don't think this comes from you. You know what I mean? Like, the only card here that's kind of giving us a little bit of a hint is Six of Coins in reverse. And you have the Six of Coins here twice. I kind of view Six of Coins, it depends on the reader, and it also depends on like how you view it at the time. Sometimes it could be like somebody's giving you like just enough like crumbs, basically, like breadcrumbing you. And sometimes it's like somebody giving you like just enough to keep you around. I guess that is the same as breadcrumbing. I kind of view it as like, this is what they see. I think they have to kind of see, yeah. I think they have to kind of see that you're not, like, there's something that they have to see about you. That's what I'm getting. Like, I don't know if they're going to put you through a test. I don't know if they're going to, like, try to, like, test, like, again, like, ignore you and see what you do. I don't know what they're going to do, to be honest. But all I can say in terms of advice for you, Gemini, is, like, don't let them phase you. Don't let them change your energy. So let's just say right now, you're like 100% authentic with them. You're like communicative with them. You're like, hey, what's up? Like, hey, I want to hang out. Like, hey, like, yeah. Like, you're just being yourself, right? And then, you know, when someone starts to act closed off and disappear, our energy changes towards them. We're like, wait, what do you want? Like, hey, what's going on here? Why is this person doing this to me? I think they're trying to see, like, what you do. Like, are you going to disappear? Are you going to get out of their life? Was it that easy to, like, shoo you away? Like, that's then problem solved for them. Do you know what I'm saying? Problem solved. They can continue, you know, manifesting what they already had in their hand. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's kind of like a disaster, and this doesn't end the way that I think it should end. But I think it's, I guess that's kind of why you're the one that's also getting the obstacle. It's like, what are you going to do about this, Gemini? Like, are you going to disappear? Or are you going to start, like, talking to somebody else and just leave them behind? Or are you going to try to make them jealous and be like, hey, like, I'm talking to somebody else right now? Yeah, because you couldn't decide. So, you know, like, I think they want to see what you do with the fact that they're disappearing. Like, I don't think that they're planning this. Maybe they are, maybe they're not. But I think that's part of, like, what they're looking for. You know what I mean? Like, what's Gemini going to do? Like, is Gemini going to be a thief now? And, like, let's just say they don't treat you exactly the way you should be treated. Like, you confront them and be like, hey, like, you know, I don't really like the way you're acting. Like, why is it like this? Or if you don't say anything, maybe you're just going to be like the same you, very loving, very caring. Or are you going to do like the exact reverse and be like, you know what, I'm just going to take advantage of you because you're taking advantage of me, and like totally turn onto some fuck shit yourself, right? So I feel like it's kind of a test to see what you do right now, Gemini. Like, yeah, the obstacle, they're creating the obstacle, but it's like, what are you going to do about it? Are you going to turn into like some like fuck person and just be like, fuck it, I'm gonna go fuck 5 people and show you what you're missing? Are you gonna be like the type of person that confronts them and say like, hey, like, what's going on? Or are you just gonna be yourself and, I mean, just not let this person phase you and be like, you know what, like, I don't have time for this. Like, if you want to be with me, you want to be with me. If you don't, you don't. I'm here. I want to see you. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to really go anywhere. But if you don't want to be with me, like, that's something you should say. Or if you're trying to talk to other people, like, that's something you should say. Like, let's just be honest here. Like, everything that you do right now is kind of important. The way you react to like what's going on is actually very important. Okay, so yeah, I think they want to see if you turn into this because this Queen of Swords came up in reverse next to the Page of Cups. Page of Cups is like somebody who like strings people along. I feel like they're gonna try to they're kind of stringing you along. They don't know what they're doing with you yet, and they want to see what you turn into. They want to see like how this goes. Like, are you just gonna be like, oh yeah, like, I just wanted to fuck and it was nice meeting you, bye? Like, they want to see what you do. And even if they don't know what, like, that they're doing this, they are doing this. They are kind of testing you, right? And I like, who is it? Somebody, I think it's my sister. She hates that I use the word testing, like testing you, but like that's how I view it. That's how my brain like is able to like use this information. But you guys can call it whatever you want. But they are kind of trying to see what you're gonna do. So yeah, Gemini, I wouldn't let them phase you. As I've been saying like since the beginning of the read, I wouldn't let them like make you turn into like this person who's lying or cheating or just like fuck it, you know, like, you know, getting into karmic shit. Like, I wouldn't let them do that to you. I wouldn't. Because like, I think honestly that's just making it easier for them to say bye to you, and I feel like that's not fair to you because that's not even the energy you're in right now. This person, I do think they're worth it. You guys are coming up as a true pair. I think this is kind of a test to both of you. But I think your actions actually like put into play what they do, and like you're both vibing off of each other. So I feel like they're kind of trying to see what you do now, and I think it's important to remain in your energy no matter what. Okay, so don't let this person like make their bad energy or their energy get you into like an energy that's also low vibe. Like, basically, if they're low vibing, don't be low, like stay high. Okay, let's pull you guys some advice. Yeah, I'm just getting like the fact that you guys got Mary Magdalene as your advice, the apostle to the apostles. I'm the bridge between heaven and earth. I'm fully human and fully divine. I think this is like that energy. Like you personally right now are in a divine energy, whether you know it or not. You are in like this time, this heavy time of luck, this heavy time of like the divine's giving you and gifting you shit. And it's like, how are, and they are too. And what are they doing with this gift? They're not spoiling it per se. They're just confused and they're kind of stuck, right? Like they're just in a Seven of Cups, like what? You could also be in a Seven of Cups as well. Like, okay, now what do I do? Because this person's not doing shit. What do I do? So you're both kind of stuck here. And I think Mary Magdalene's message to you is like, it doesn't matter what the fuck anyone else is doing. It's what you do with your energy. And I told you, like, what you do at this time is going to kind of show them who you are. So it's like, show them that you are above this shit. You know what I mean? And not above it like, oh, I can go fuck like anybody I want. I can have anybody I want. I'm like the baddest one around. Like, I don't know why you're playing me. Like, not energy like that. Like, that's all ego. Like, that has nothing to do with this card. This card is about being divine. And when you're in divine energy, what is the divine feminine? The divine feminine is someone who you can see past this. You can see past it. And it's like, I'm not going to let you affect my energy. Like you either, you know, maybe talking to this person and being very serious with them, or just showing this person that it's like, it doesn't matter what you do. You're not going to affect my energy. Like you know what I mean? I'm not going to turn into ego. I'm not going to turn into like some fuck shit because you're confused. Like I know what I want and I know what I'm going to do. I think they're waiting for you to do that because maybe everyone in their life has done this to them. Like, you know, just, you know, it's funny because a lot of people, especially when it comes to like relationships and dating, they play off another person's energy, right? They're like, oh, well, this person's acting like this, so then I'm going to react in the same way. No, I feel like that's the whole point of why this card came out. Like when you're in your divine feminine energy, your divine masculine energy, you don't let somebody else's energy affect you. Right? Like it might piss you off for a second. It might make you feel heavy emotions for a second. And it even might make you question yourself for a second. But then that goes away and you see the truth. And the truth is that you, Gemini, are the full package. You are literally in alignment in so many ways in your life. And if the divine could tell you anything, this is what they want to tell you. Like, act in your divine feminine energy. Act in your divine masculine energy. Don't get into ego and don't get into like tit for tat, because that's just going to show them exactly what they're waiting to see, that you are just like the people from the past, that you are just like everybody who's hurt them and whatever, and that the cycle's not completed. But the cycle has completed itself, and I think for you it has completed as well. Like you're not trying to be like the past energy either. So I really think what your actions are going to show this person who you are, Gemini. And I know whether they choose you or not, whatever they decide to do, you are kind of like, it's reminding me of my Big Fat Greek wedding. It's like the man is the head, but the woman is the neck, right? And the neck turns the head any way she wants. So that's kind of the vibe I'm getting. I love you guys. I hope this helps. And I'll see you guys next time.